Wiseguys is another game being developed by Facepunch Studios that's kind of been under the radar, but not really, but sort of. Taken from their website, the description of this game is it's a sandbox multiplayer first-person shooter game set in a city, form gangs, take turf, produce drugs, sell drugs, rob each other, kill each other, go to jail, you get the drift. And the headline is drugs, money, and murder. Sounds pretty intense. One thing I know about this project is it's been in development for a really long time, and kind of starting to get the impression that it's under some sort of identity crisis, kind of having a problem trying to figure out what kind of game they want to actually build here. And the reason I think this is because Bill Ford, the primary developer of this project, in one of his recent blog posts, he said, around the end of last year, I'd kind of lost faith. And then he said he hacked in a battle royale mode with zombies to see what would happen, tested it internally for a few weeks, and the playtests were pretty positive. And then he goes on to say that he does not want to make a battle royale game, but it made him realize that maybe game modes are the way forward. So they implemented a game mode type system where they can create different kinds of game modes. And the gameplay footage you're looking at now, I think, is one of their basic, very bare bones game modes that they implemented using this new game mode system. It's sort of just a sandbox game mode where you spawn in, kill pedestrians and steal their cash, and you kill other players and steal their cash, and you use that cash to buy guns and gear and get yourself a nice little house that you can place a bet in to respawn if you die, to also store your loot. When I was playing this, I was getting a little bit of a Rust vibe. The sleeping bag system and the respawning after you die and killing other players and taking their stuff is very similar to Rust. The gunplay felt pretty good. I believe it was hit scan, but I forgot to actually pay attention to that when I was playing. And of course, any loot that you have, you store inside of a little safe box, which is pretty similar to Rust as well, where you store your loot inside chests. Despite sharing some gameplay features with Rust, it is obviously a lot different than Rust. The gameplay is definitely a lot more contained than Rust. It's not a big open map, definitely a smaller map. Can't build your own buildings, you just instead go find a building that you like and you purchase it. And the setting, of course, is very different as well. This game is based around some sort of mafia / crime, whereas Rust is all about looting and scavenging in this post-apocalyptic type of world / island. With all that being said, I did have a lot of fun playing this little demo. I played for a little bit over an hour, I think, and there were, I think, at least 10 other players in the server. We were all just kind of running around trying to figure out what to do because this demo just released today. It looked like there were a lot of features that could still be explored, such as teaming up with people and checking out all the items that are available in the shops and the pawn shops, and maybe there's some secrets around the map that nobody really found. It feels like they're trying to create a competitive atmosphere here. And I saw something in the blogs about round-based gameplay as well. I'm kind of curious what they mean by that, or what kind of ideas they have in mind for round-based gameplay. I wonder if it's going to be something like Counter-Strike, or maybe like Capture the Flag or Demolition or something. Or maybe all of the above with their new game mode system. I'm sure they'll be looking into implementing a variety of game modes, maybe a different game mode for each server. I also wonder if they're going to release dedicated servers so people can host their own, or if servers have the capability of being modded so players can kind of create their own style of gameplay. One last note about this game is that Bill Ford said something about the project possibly being dead in the next few weeks. Maybe it just lost steam, or they lost interest, or Gary doesn't think it's going anywhere and he cut it just like he did with Ruin. Or maybe the game's just going to require too many resources. Whatever the case may be, you can probably get a key for this project if you just hop into the Discord and look in the announcements section. There's a ton of keys listed there. And also Bill Ford said he will be handing out a ton of keys in the near future. So you're free to check out the game and give it your own opinion. Also give it some feedback and talk to the developers and look for bugs and whatnot. I will put a link to the Discord in the description of this video. And that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a good day.